Yo, what's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy trading video. Now, what we're gonna go over is the most effective, simple, and efficient way to backtest. Before we get into that, I just wanted to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I am a regular trader, a regular guy, not giving financial advice. Everything I say or do is for educational purposes only. So if you end up eating booty for 15 cents, that is not my responsibility. Okay, so now that we have that out the way, I want to talk about why backtesting is very important in your trading journey and your experience or whatever. A lot of people, they like to forward test, which is okay, but I think is the most key thing to do is to do both. Okay, so what I'm about to give you is for those people that don't want to backtest, they just rather forward test, and this is something for them that can help them, backtest and not be too lazy to backtest. Okay, this is also for people that like backtesting and they want a more simpler way and efficient way of doing it. So let's get started. Okay. Oh, before I do that too, before we get started, I just want to talk about why backtesting is important. It's because, yeah, trading is a business, and it's also a skill set. And as a trader, you have to treat this like, you're like a professional athlete. You're like Kobe, you're like Michael Jordan trying to perfect your craft. Okay, so when you see the greatness out of Kobe or any other legendary athlete, the greatness it's showing on the court from what they did behind the scenes, from what they did in the gym by themselves alone that don't nobody know about. Okay, so you have to be like that athlete, and backtesting is you in the gym. Backtesting is you putting up 1,000 free throws. Okay, so when you actually get into the regular game, which is live trading or forward testing or whatever, when you actually get into the live game, right, you will know the basics, the foundation. You have the foundation. You will understand how you're supposed to shoot this free throw. Now the live game might have the crowd screaming in your ear and all that, you know what I'm saying, which is like going live and trading, you know what I'm saying. It's like it's just you see the context that I'm giving you. It's like when you're in a live game, you shooting that free throw, but you got people screaming in your ear now, but you still understand your form. You understand what you're supposed to do at that free throw line, and all the work that you put in the gym shooting up 1,000 free throws. These free throws are gonna feel like nothing when you're in the live game. So that's why backtesting is important, and then forward testing, and then going live. Okay, so you don't want to be lazy while you're learning how to trade. So now let's get into this and how to do it. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is, and if you don't have it, get Telegram. Okay, you want to go and make a new channel. This is for you, you know what I'm saying? This is for whatever you want to name it, but make sure it's for backtesting purposes only. So backtesting journal, man, I can't spell journal. All right, and you could just put that. You could put any type of fancy picture that you want. If you want to put a hot dog, whatever on there, that's what you could do. Description, whatever you want. All right, so let's just create it, and then this is gonna be private. All right. So there we go. So you want to save, and you want to skip all this, and there you go. Now that you have your backtesting journal, okay. Now a lot of people, they like to use Evernote. They like to use other type of tools to do this. You can do that, but like I said, I'm trying to give you guys a more simpler way of doing it in an efficient way. So this is one of the most simpler and efficient ways of doing it. Just get Telegram, do a new channel, and just do this. This is where you're gonna post all your pictures, all your data, everything in here. All right. So now that we have that started, if you don't have a TradingView Pro premium account, like how you can go here and you can click back and then rewind, right? If you don't have that, you could search up on videos on how to get it for free. You know, you make new emails and, you know, do all that, right? You could do that for free. Get you a TradingView premium account, okay? Premium account. You don't have to pay for it. If you don't want to, you could get it for free, okay? And this is what you want to do. This is how we're gonna backtest, right? Now we're gonna go to, say this is a pair, a new pair. Just go to that pair, close your eyes, and hurry up and just scroll up. Scroll up, right? Close your eyes and just scroll up. That's all you want to do. After you do that, you want to just open your eyes and squinch this up really fast, okay? So you can't see any of the data that happened previously. Go to a random pair. If you already know what happens, you know what I'm saying? And then go to a random date, okay? Any random date. Try not to go too far, because if you trade on the lower time frames, if you trade past the 15-minute, I wouldn't go past anywhere past last year, okay? Because sometimes it'll mess up and bring you back to previous data, and you gotta rewind, and you know, it's a headache. So if you trade past 15 minutes, then that's what I would do. You gotta know your times, right? But remember, price is fractal, so whatever you do on a daily, the weekly, the monthly, you get the same thing on the 3 minute, 1 minute. Sometimes the 1 minute and 3 minute could be kind of screwed, but that's fine, because price is fractal. Like I said, it's fractal, and most of the time it's gonna look the same as the monthly or the weekly. All right, so let's do that. Let's go into a random date. Okay, let's go to, I'm not gonna go past the 15 minute for you know, backtesting purposes or whatever. So let's go, actually I'm not gonna go past the 5 minute. Let's just do that. Let's do March. Let's just do March, right? The 1st of March. Okay, so we want to figure out what date that is. The 1st of March. Figure out what date and what day that is. March 1st is, let's go to it. Oh wait, I need to go back. All right, so March 1st is on a Monday, right? So we landed on the 1st of the month, and the first day, the first day of the month, and it's on a Monday, which is cool. All right, so now that we have that out the way, we know that this is a Monday. So remember what date this is. So remember, you're on a Monday, okay? So now after you do that, you just want to reset your chart, okay? And now you have price. You have price, you have your forward button, you have your play button. So this will play price, right? This will play price. Now let's go back on a 1st of March. Okay, you can play price and do all that. Okay, this is your exit button. Don't press this, because you'll exit out of the whole replay mode. And if you click forward, oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Hold on. All right, my fault. Make sure you do not click this either. Okay, so none of these two, right? None of these two. So man, I be doing this so often. I don't know how I just clicked on that. I thought, you know what I'm saying, that did something, which it did do something. It just took me out of here. So you want to press this, and that will, you know, fast forward candles. Okay, so these are a few things that it'll do. If you go too far in price, you could click this bar replay mode and go back. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to treat this like it's live. You want to treat this like you're actually in the real charts, okay? Which you are in the real charts, but you know, you're not actually live trading, but you want to treat it like you are, okay? And the first thing you want to do is you want to have a higher time frame, okay? Higher time frame look, right? Whether it's what it is, 4 hour, is it the 1 hour, okay? Figure out what's your higher time frame. What is your trading plan, okay? Understand what your trading plan is, and you go in here and you follow it. You want to, and if you don't have a trading plan, you could go in here and make a trading plan. So while you're marking things out and doing everything, create a trading plan. But if you already have a trading plan, you already have it created from you live, going live and doing all that, then you could come in here and try to follow that trading plan, okay? So this is what you want to do, whatever's in your trading plan. And in your trading plan, you should have something that gives you that in your analysis that says, okay, I'm gonna look at the whatever's higher time frame bias. You know, that should be in your trading plan. Okay, so higher time frame bias, right? What is my higher time frame bias? Okay, so I'm gonna just go through it with y'all. I can see that we have been trending to the downside. Okay, and now I don't know what we came into. Let's see what we came into, right? So we're on a Monday. Okay, this is our Monday, right? We came here and took out liquidity right here after we've been trending downwards. Okay, after we've been trending downwards, we took out liquidity. After we took out liquidity, we aggressively ran up. So when you're doing this, right, you can get a note, not a note, but like a balloon or not price level, like a balloon or whatever, and just annotate, right? Annotate. Let's just go here. Look, boom. Okay. Wait, what is this? Okay, so look, stop hunt. I'm gonna just put that. Make it simple. Stop hunt and aggressive run. Okay. Aggressive run. Let's see. And then we have right here, we have liquidity here, right? That is targeting. So liquidity, boom. You also have this order block that's sitting right below all of this, so you want to pay attention to this area right here. You want to pay attention to this, okay? Because we have been trending to the downside. We have been trending to the downside. Now, if we go to the weekly, we could possibly see that maybe we ran into something lower, right? So this is what we ran into. We ran into this bullish order block right here, this supply area, right? Wicked into that. So I'm gonna put higher time frame order block. We wicked into that, and now we're pushing higher. So looking at the weekly, majority of this right here, this little trend line phantom type shit right here, this looks like liquidity, both of these highs. So you can make sure you keep your mind on that as well and pay attention to higher prices, right? But this low right here, this stop point, this low that mitigated this isn't too reliable to completely be bullish until we break above this high, because this is our last structure point that created the manipulation. Okay, so once we break above this and close above this, then we know that higher prices could be sought out for. Okay, so break and then continue up, right? Something like that. So now that we have our higher time frame bias, we know that what we're trying to get to. We know that we're most likely trying to get, we already took out liquidity, so we could have a slight pullback, but the goal is to get to this order block right here, this supply area. Okay, we just came from this demand area. Now we're coming, oh yeah, because I did say this was supply, but we did come from this demand area. Now we're trying to push into this supply. Okay, and this is the first target. And if we don't get enough reaction to go back down, it doesn't seem like we're gonna go back down, then this high is gonna be our next target, and this high as well, because this will be low resistance liquidity. All right, so now that we have that in mind, we could go to the 2 hour, 1 hour, whatever lower time frames that you want to get into, and you could get into detail on what's going on. But first, every time you start out a new week, so say this is a Monday on a new month, you wanna grab your whatever annotations you have. Okay, whatever annotations you have, like I could have put how we just came from this higher time frame order block, text, put in text and all that. That's the most effective way to do it. Do text, you know what I'm saying? Let's put, for example, we just came from a higher time frame demand and had an aggressive run up. We haven't broken structure to prove that the low is strong. Okay, so you could do that. I would do anchor text. Don't do well, actually, you're just gonna screenshot this anyway, so you could keep this right here, do all your annotations, boom, this and that, and then you come over here. Now I have a screenshot thingy, which is I think is a lot better, you know what I'm saying, where I could just drag it like this, and then I can just screenshot like this, just copy it, and then I could just paste it in here, right? Just paste it in there and boom, like that, right? But if you don't have that and you don't want to go look for getting one of those, all you have to do is just, you know, a lot of you guys probably know this, just take a snapshot, come over here to this little camera thing that's on the right hand side of this trading view platform, and then click on this little icon right here and then copy, right? So once you do that, you just go into your journal, make sure you put the date of this right here. So this is on March 1st 21. Okay, so March 1st 21. So you will put 3/1/21. okay, and then put the day, Monday, right? You don't have to do times, just do this right here, and then you will put the chart. Okay, so once you get a lot of data, you can just go to this search thing and put in the date. Put in the dates that you have, and then you can go from there, right? Okay, so this was 3/1/21, Monday. After you do that, you have your higher time frame. This is for every start of the week. Okay. Now let's go to a lower time frame, and then we just play out. So whatever your trading plan is, you know what I'm saying, say we're waiting for this. Okay, this is a Monday. Oh wait, we didn't hit that Monday yet, so let's get to that Monday. So boom, now we're in a Monday. You could put horizontal lines to kind of mark out the opening price and all that, but this is a Monday. We can see, let's just keep it simple, right? We can see that there's a supply area right here, demand area. This bullish order block. Okay, mark that out. Okay, so now we're looking for price to come into here. You can see that price was engineering liquidity right here. Engineering liquidity. You got a drop. These two down candles would create a full order block, but since you see this low right here, I would want to see this get induced. Okay, get induced, and then once we get into that area, we could look for a potential trade. Let's just do that. Okay, so let's say we get into here. Okay, so now that we're in here, right? Now that we're in here, make sure you do all your annotations, right? All your annotations, everything. Get real in detail with what's going on. You could do whatever you understand, right? We put that on there. All right, so now we came into New York session, right? So 14 o'clock is New York session for my time, and we took out liquidity right here, and right here we built up liquidity. Now we came into this order block right here, and we could look for an entry because it's inside of our kill zone. So let's just do that, right? Stops will go below here, right there, and unless our targets will be whatever's in your trading plan, you could target this high, or since this was a sort of like a strong high, because you can see how price took out liquidity right here. So you could look to take some partials right here, or just aim for this high, since the this would now be, you can aim for this high, or you could just take partials around, take partials around here and then aim for this high if you want to, or just completely disregard what happened right here and just run this high, because your potential targets, your higher time frame target is this higher time frame supply area, this bearish order block. So you can aim for that, and that would be like 100 pips, but yeah, you could just aim for this right here. So let's just do that. Once you have that, right, once you have that, we can just screenshot it, right, because this is going to be our trade. It got activated, so you want to go ahead and put that in there. I got activated, stops go below, right? Let's aim for a solid 1 to 3. Let's just do that. Okay, 1 to 3, and then once you have that, just come over here, screenshot. Once you have your screenshot, all you gotta do is just put this in here. Make sure you put the date. Okay, the same thing, 3/21. Oh wait, 3/1/21, and then Monday, and then enter. Okay, so now you have your trade, and now we're gonna sit here and play this through to see what happened. Okay, almost got, what is it, ranging in here. Okay, pushed up, and then we got stopped out. Okay, so once you get stopped out, or if you hit TP right here, okay, you would just take this screenshot right here, go into here, and then put that in there. Okay, same thing, 3/21. I keep doing it wrong. 3/1/21, and then you will put loss. Okay, -1R. Okay, so if you, let's say we're risking 1%, 1R. Okay, we're just going off of, don't go over a percentage, just go off of 1R. Okay, so boom. Now let's say let's say in mine, right, let's say if we were here, okay, let's say if we're here, disregard everything that happened over here. Let's say we're here and we wanted to take like a buy entry, right, a buy entry. Let's say we took this buy right here, and after we took this buy, right, stops, whatever, wherever we put our stop, let's just say this is just an example, okay, and then we're pushing up to wherever, okay, 1 to 3. So this is how you would calculate, because a lot of people have problems with calculating how much, if they took partials or whatever, how much would they calculate, right? So let's just say this, right, we're risking a total of 1%, 1R, right, okay, and we're pushing up. Let's say price hit here, okay, and this was your first area of partials, which is a 1 to 2. Okay, so this is what you would do. So let's say you're willing to partial out 50% of 1R, right? So this is what you would do. Okay, so you want to take 0.50% partials out of 1R. Okay, 1%, you want to take about 0.50. So this is what you do. So since we're at 2R, you would do 0.50 times 2. Okay, so that would be 1R that you just took out. This is 1R out of this position you secured. Okay, so this is what you would do as well. Just put in a anchored text, and you would just do 1% or 1R. Okay, you still have remember, keep this in your head, you still have 0.50 running, okay, because you took out 0.50 of 1R, so you have 0.50 running, right? So if you want to go for a higher targets, let's just say we want to go for a 1 to 4. Okay, let's say it goes up again. Say you want to take more partials. Okay, so this is at a 1 to 3. Let's say 1 to 3. Let's get to a 1 to 3 real quick. Okay, so 1 to 3, right? We hit 1 to 3. So let's say you want to take out okay, so you have 0.50 left. Let's say you want to take out 0.20. Okay, so you would do 0.20 times, where are we at a 1 to 3, times 3R. Now you just secure 0.6%, 0.60%, okay, 0.60%. So you will add 0.60% to this 1R. So 0.60, okay. And one thing that you should do too is take a horizontal line wherever you took partials at. Just put a horizontal line right here. Put a horizontal line right here, okay. And you just put the amount of partials that you took. So it just goes to text and then just put like 0.50% partials or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Just a you know, a example. And then you could shorten up the text too, so it's not covering up your whole screen. And then you could put it to the right. Yeah, it would be to the right, okay. And then this is how you would do it. So boom, 0.50% partials. And then you could change the color of the text and then the color of the horizontal line as well, okay. And just do that along the way. So like I was saying, how we just took out what 20%. So now we took out a complete 0.70% in total, okay. So now we have like 30% running, right? We have 30% running left. So let's say our next target would be like a 1 to 4 or whatever. Say 1 to 4. I don't know if we're gonna get up there though. Okay, let's just say we want to take the rest out. Yep, right here at a 1 to 4. So you would do the rest of your whatever you have left. So in total we took out 0.70, so now we have 0.30 left. That'll add up to 1R, right? If that makes sense. So 0.30 times 4R, and now we just secured 1.2R. So you would add 1.2 to that 1.60, okay. So that would be like what, 280 we take out. I can't do math off the top of my head. 1.60, yeah, 280, I was right. So yeah, 280 right here. So you would change this to 280. So 280R, and then boom. So that's how you would do it. Put all your little partial points like this, like so, annotate them, and then after you do that, you would just take a screenshot of the trade once you're finished, and then you would send it in here. So let's say yeah, the same thing. This was the trade 3/1/21 of the day. Let's say this was the date, okay. And then you would enter, and then you would put a W, so you would put win, okay. So now the reason why this is effective as well is because once you get a whole bunch of data, you could just be like, okay, so how many times have I won on a Monday? You could just put in right here, search up right here. So yeah, you could just type in Monday, and then everything will pop up on a Monday. Found 2 messages, you know what I'm saying. You would start out from the bottom, so this would be the bottom. Just click on them and just keep going, and then see if you won or lost, you know what I'm saying. So Monday, -1R, okay. So remember to make sure you put the day of what happened. So Monday, right? 3/1/21 Monday, 3/21 Monday, and then the regular date. So now when you search up your Mondays, all this should pop up. Let me redo it. So Monday, hold on, why is it not popping up? Hold on. Okay, it's not popping up, maybe because I didn't put it in originally. So make sure you always add in the day. What's the day? Is it Monday, the whole thing, Monday 3/1/21, and this, it'll pop up on the side. You start off from the bottom, and it'll tell you you know, your win and your loss. So you'll know every Monday if you won and if you won or did you lose. So you could just collect all that data and add it in. Okay, maybe because I'm losing so much on Mondays, I'm not gonna trade it anymore, you know, or I'll barely trade it, or I'll risk less, you know what I'm saying? So you could figure out what's not really working for you when you're doing it this way. It's really effective, you know what I'm saying? So Monday, and then boom, you know what I mean? There we go. All right, but yeah, so in simple, and you know, this is very simple. This is very easy. If you don't like backtesting like this, this is this is the most easiest way to do it, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure you do it this exact way. Maybe you might change it up a little bit to make it fit your personality on how you want to backtest this, but I just gave you a little foundation. Make sure you always mark out every new week, mark out your higher time frame bias. Oh, as well, when you're going through price, right? Let's say we go through let's go to the original date, March 1st, right? So you're in March 1st. Make sure when you're in March 1st, make sure when you're going through price, right, don't go to the daily, because it'll show you what happened this full day. Okay, it'll show you like what happened. So like, for example, let's go to the start of March 1st, right? Let's go to the start. So let's say we're up here. You see how we're up here? So when you go to the daily time frame, it'll print out what happened that full day. So whenever you want to look at the daily, make sure it's at the previous day. So if I want to know what the daily time frame is doing and I'm on March 1st, you need to go all the way back. So take this little tool right here and go back to the previous day. Let's say we're on this time frame, right? We're not looking at the daily time frame. Let's say we want to know what happened, what the daily time frame is looking like overall, right? Higher time frame. So you need to go back, so you don't see what happened this full day. Go back to the previous day, February 26th. So when you click on the daily, the next daily candle, March 1st, does not print out what happened. Okay, so let's do that same example, right? Let's say we see what happened during March 1st. So let's print out all of March 1st. Okay, and now we're on March 2nd right here. Okay, now if we click on the daily time frame, it'll show you everything that happened on today, right? And you don't want that to happen. So if you want to go to the daily time frame, like I said, and you want to see the higher time frame and what it's doing, even on the weekly, make sure you go back to March 1st. If you're on March 2nd and you want to see the higher time frame, once again, the daily or the weekly, make sure you go back to the previous day first, which is like March 1st. Okay, and then click on the daily. So now March 2nd does not pop up or print out what happened. Okay, all right, so with all that being said, you know what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Backtest and forward test. You know what I'm saying? Treat yourself like you're Michael Jordan or you're Kobe Bryant with that mama mentality, and you trying to perfect your craft. You know what I'm saying? So get in that gym, shoot 1,000 shots, 1,000 free throws, 1,000 dribbles. You know what I'm saying? And you know, get really good at this game. You know what I'm saying? And what that is for us, now we're not basketball players, but what that is for us traders is backtesting. Okay, this is our court right here. This whole thing is our court. So you know what I'm saying? Get all that work in. So when you hit live, you know what I'm saying, you know exactly what you have to do and how you're gonna do it. Your brain already picked up a whole bunch of data that you collected from here very quickly. You know what I mean? So I hope I explained everything as best as I could, and you guys got a good grasp on it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hope you guys enjoy your day. If you make sure you guys like, share, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. If you guys really support me, yo, share this video. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to see this, or if they haven't, you know what I'm saying, seen it yet, you know what I mean? Even if somebody has seen a backtesting video, send them this one if they really want to keep things simple. All right, so I guess that's it. I'm out. Peace.